Hello, everybody. Good morning, loves. Welcome back to Queen Cancer Tarot channel. For everybody who is new, my name is Catherine, and I would like to welcome you to this channel, welcome you to the collective. Please make sure you guys are hitting those like buttons because it does affect the algorithms. It really, truly does. I do appreciate everybody who's been hitting those like buttons as of late. I think that you guys are so amazing, and I just want to say thank you. All of the new subscribers, thank all of you so much for trusting me just with these messages. Again, this is all for entertainment, but also I have a gift, and I'm here to share that gift with all of you. All right, so here we go. Let's get right into it. All right. You guys, I also do a giveaway every month, every other week. Make sure you look in the comments to read all about that, what I give away in the giveaways. Okay. So go ahead and do that right now and check out my other two channels. The links are below. I also do personal readings. So if you all would like to book a reading with me, please go to the website. The link to my website is below. I'm doing a buy one, get one free sale between now and 12 midnight on Valentine's Day. Okay. All right. So go and check it out. Go and check it out. Everything is on sale, buy one, get one free. All right. So readings are really cool gifts. So it's something different. And my readings are worth it. Okay. All right. So I said I was going to clarify this for you guys, and let's get right into it. So, basically the energy of the previous reading, which it was funny, the very first card, the very first card when it came to this person was all about, and even when I started the reading, it was all about them in your head, or trying to get in your head, or trying to create some sort of doubt or delusion in your mind about something, right? That you obviously believed, right? This is all about your hopes and your dreams. You were, focused on this, right? But this person was trying to get in your head, and that's because you were going in a different direction. This is somebody who also ultimately was all over the place, and you were trying to be in a committed connection. You are going to block this person. Okay. You are going to block them. There's the energy of you not trusting them. So let's just go over the oracle messages one by one. So starting, and I'm going to look at the tarot. Let's see what deck I want to use here. Here's a deck we haven't used in a while. Okay. Okay. All right. So starting with worth waiting for, and honeymoon. Worth waiting for and honeymoon. So again, just to recap, I feel that, you were waiting for someone special, right? To be in this intimate connection with, right? You weren't just going to show all your feelings to just anyone, right? But this person came along, and I feel like you were willing to skip to the honeymoon phase, right? Because we don't see the commitment, right? We just see you waiting for something, and then we see the honeymoon, right? So there was an energy of skipping something over, but I think there's an energy of you needing to realize this. Look, the high priestess. See, you needing to realize. I feel like there's an energy of you were connected. You're connected to spirit. And I feel like spirit is the one that is going to ultimately allow these thoughts to come to you. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's not going to be any skipping of anything, but I feel like you're going to be protected. Remember, I said that I feel like there's going to be some sort of spiritual protection that is going to stop you from making this decision. And it is going to have to do with your intuition here. Under the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. So ultimately, this is you moving towards truth, seeking your truth, trying to find the answers, but letting go of a situation, right? Having to learn lessons, walking away from a situation that is not suiting you. And that is because you have had these intuitive, right, messages coming to you, letting you know something's not right. Something is not right. And I also feel with this photograph, because it's not just going to magically fall into your lap, or it is going to be a situation where you are going to find out about something not expecting, right? Not expecting it, but you're going to definitely find out about some things here, right? With photograph here. So someone is looking at photos, period, point blank. Someone is looking at photos. But let's talk about waves and intimacy here. And we have soulmate here. Making sure I have, okay. So this is your vibe. This is fear of intimacy. And then soulmate. Friendship. And a romantic partner. Tell me about waves. There's an energy of having some sort of fear of intimacy. Okay. And we have the Six of Swords here. Look, this talks about smoother waters, traveling towards smoother waters. Look, we have waves here. We have waves. And look, the Six of Swords. Okay. And these waves represent all of those emotions, those fears. Okay. And this is talking about moving on, leaving this behind, leaving behind these fears of being intimate, moving towards your soulmate. Do you see what I'm saying? But there's the energy of having to walk away or leave some sort of emotional heaviness behind. Someone with waves, they're drowning in emotions, and most of them are, stressful. Most of them are stressful. Okay. Look, Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity. Moving towards this new opportunity. We have the Four of Wands coming in. This is that commitment. This is that promise of commitment here. Okay. And this is that new opportunity that you are running towards here with the Six of Swords. Okay. And Talk about soulmate energy. That is exactly what you're moving towards. This crystal and this achievement, this is all about you achieving victory over your energy, taking your power back. You are going to be successful in doing this. And I said this, Cancer. Number 9. Okay. You are going to ultimately put yourself in position to manifest in this way. And this is what you were wanting. This is all you were wanting to do from the beginning. And we're going to get to this energy because you saw in the reading how we pulled the runner twice, 2 different decks, same card. Okay, my ears are doing that thing again. And then we also turned around and pulled keys on a ring twice. So let's get into that keys on a ring energy. But before we do that, yes, let's do that. So we have the dragonfly here and keys on a ring. Okay. We have photograph here. We have engagement ring and we have the runner. So this is someone who is running away from commitment. This also talks about you finding out about something and being lighthearted about it, right? This is going to be something that, could or, typically would tear someone down, right? But this talks about you finding out about a situation. This situation is going to come to light, and there's the energy of moving on. Okay. But what's funny is we have this runner energy, and this person, it's almost as though this person had intentions on cutting and running. Okay. What is this photograph here? What is this energy around this photograph? You may see a photo. We have the hanged man coming in. So this talks about being uncertain, or also an energy of feeling like you're left waiting, all right, on something to happen. Okay. Looking for direction. Okay. Or just now coming to an energy of contemplating what needs to happen now. So we have this photograph, we have the hanged man. So there's something uncertain that you're not sure about when it comes to the photo. So I don't know if this is information that you have about someone, dealing with someone from their past, or looking at someone from their past. Under the deck, look, 3 of Pentacles. So this is definitely an energy of this person being with someone, being with the third party. And I feel as though you may be contemplating on what to do with this information. All right. You may even go to another person for advice on what you need to do. Okay. So that is an option as well. Tell me about dragonflies. So when you find out about this, and keys on a ring, tell me about this dragonfly. Okay. Ooh, we got 2. So, okay. Okay. So we have the devil and we have the fool. So definitely someone someone who is obviously toxic, right? But I feel like with the Fool, this is a sense of this person being reckless, this person doing something that is very immature, okay? Sitting next to this devil, this is like someone who is being very toxic, starting something new, but they're not closing out a situation before they do it, right? They're being very, very messy, is what I'm getting. And two major arcana, one being the devil here, right? With next to the Fool. It's like someone who's toxic and they're going around and basically starting relationships with people and not staying long. You know what I mean? Attaching themselves to people to take advantage of them and not staying, not having the, not making any intentions on staying for long. I do feel like you're going to find out about this. This is the information that you're going to get, that this person with keys on a ring was looking at you as an option. That's what this person called themselves doing. Under the deck, Page of Pentacles here. So this talks about somebody who's planning something. And why are these cards all over the place here? What is going on? All these cards are turned up. So interesting enough, I'm looking under the deck and I don't know like why the cards are flipped, but we got three here that obviously to come out and look at. These two, these are all face down. So I'm going to turn them back over and I'm not going to pay attention to those under the deck. But these we are. Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. Once again, in your head, that dreamer, there's an energy of someone who is in their thoughts and look, making plans with the Page of Pentacles, making some sort of plans to do something. And then we have this Two of Cups. All right, this is all about being reliable. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is an extremely dependable energy. You can count on this, okay, down to the wire. And with the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups, this is an energy of someone who is definitely going to have the person of their dreams. They're moving towards having the relationship, okay, that they have dreamt about. Okay? You're moving on. You will have options, right? You're going to have a new opportunity. This person is running away from commitment. This person may have even made a fake proposal. Okay, this is for a small percentage of you. You may have had someone who proposed, and it's like, that's it. After the proposal, it was crickets. This person had no intentions on following through. King of Pentacles here. Okay, see, this is an energy of somebody who, you know, came around, made you feel safe, like they wanted to settle down, they wanted to get married. And under the deck, look at this, Five of Pentacles. Then they had no intentions on following through, no intentions on keeping their promises, but every intention on abandoning the situation. Every intention. There was an energy of you thought you were safe until this person. And now your biggest fears, you know what I'm saying, are coming to pass. All right. When it comes to them, they are alienating the situation. They came in with this engagement, right? This promise to be there, this promise to, make an honest person out of you, or make an honest situation out of you dealing with this person. But no, their intentions were nothing of the sort here. Okay. Nothing of the sort. But let's see here. Look at blocked, and we have thrills. All right. This was your energy. It talks about moved on, nothing to say. Blocking cycles, right? Bad decisions. You see this person as a bad decision here. Look, Seven of Cups, right? Just an energy of options. Like you're going to have options. There's energy of being confused, right? But look, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is mad. Okay. This talks about something not working no matter what someone does, and them being extremely, extremely upset that it's not going their way, right? No matter what you did to put into this situation, you're not getting what you want out of it. So rather than moving forward, you're blocking this, right? You're seeing this person as a bad decision. Okay. Under the deck, look, justice. Okay. You are going to receive justice for what you have gone through and endured. This person does not want you to ascend, or they don't want you to move on. You know what I mean? That's why we have the death card in the reverse. That's why we saw the devil. That is why this person wouldn't, and like I said, they couldn't let you go, perhaps. Okay. For some of you, it could have been for financial purposes, but we have justice. Okay. We have justice here underneath it all. So I feel like you're going to meet your soulmate, but what's interesting here, let's talk about True Gem in the reverse. That threw me, y'all, when that came out. True Gem in the reverse. And then we got Runner again. With Coffin in the reverse. Yeah, you're running away from this situation. You don't see any value in it. We have the Six of Cups here. So, yeah, I feel like this is someone from this person's past. I'm getting an ex. I'm getting someone they used to deal with. And I'm getting, you being very angry when you find out the truth, or there's going to be a lot of emotions. It's going to be explosive, right? This truth is going to be explosive. King of Wands here with the Sun. Okay. So, your intuition is on point about this person. It always has been. But again, with these clouds here, this person is trying to put up some sort of distraction so that you don't see them for what they are. But Spirit is going to bring balance into your life. So you're going to be able to see when people are shifty, when they are trying to manipulate you or gaslight you or make you believe things, that they want you to believe till it changes. Tell me about coffin in the reverse first. Coffin in the reverse. This is someone who's holding on to a toxic situation. And look, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. The Seven of Swords. This is that energy of someone who is behind the scenes, right? Not showing their hand for a reason. They're being deceptive. This person is lied in the past. There's energy of knowing that you cannot trust this person, right? This person has been dishonest in the past. And with Empress here, I'm getting an energy. This could be someone who was messing around with someone who has multiple partners. I've been seeing this in you guys' readings the past couple of days, you guys. But you also got key on a ring again here. I feel like you have options as well. Interesting. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse here. So this talks about someone who is rejecting people who are kind of pressuring their way in. When it's in the upright, you are keeping to yourself. You're keeping the outside, and you are inside minding your business and doing you, not affected by outside people. When it's in the reverse, there's definitely that energy of being all over you. Huh. Under the deck, Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely, as far as this Ten of Cups goes, I just feel like this is someone that you may potentially meet, but there's energy of you like rejecting others or not being in a phase where you're wanting to be with other people right now. So again, I feel like there is an abundance of others. You may even communicate to this person. There's an abundance of others, but there's something that is not true about this energy, and it's because there really isn't. But this person won't let go. With the coffin in the reverse, you just want them to let go. So you feel like a white lie is not gonna hurt the situation if there's good behind it. That's kind of how you're thinking here. I'm not gonna take all that. But I will look into this distraction here because that's kind of what I wanted to touch on the most. Some sort of distraction that they are trying to cause. Clouds are distractions, right? which is, this is the same as, to me, as dreaming, right? The first card. It just had to tell you that with this person. The way we talked about delusions. Yeah. Let's see. Tell me more. Okay. So clouds, distractions. Look, we have temperance and the star. Temperance and the star. Clouds and distractions. So there's an energy of someone wanting to do some sort of like public form of apology. They're going to like apologize to you in public. And this is going to be a distraction. There's an energy of don't let this person, don't let their need for like eyes to be on them and the situation distract you from what they're really trying to do. This is someone who's a narcissist, and at the end of the day, if they can get their way to make a point, they will lay down in the fire to do it. Okay? So that is the distraction that this person is building. What's going on with ancestry here? Something about your ancestors showing up for you. Okay, that card wants to float out. I'll take it. And look, the 5 of Cups. So some of you may be going through some sort of depression energy. We have the 9 of Swords under the deck. Yeah, some of you are having a hard time sleeping, going through a dark night of the soul. Definitely a lot of drama, shaking, but there is peace. There is peace. You will find rest after this. So tell me about dating and open relationship, because I feel like this person is hiding the fact that they are with multiple people and they think that this is the way it goes. So tell me about dating and open relationship. So we have the Hermit in the reverse. Okay. So someone has been in the closet, so to speak, and having a hard time coming outside. Under the deck, look, Queen of Pentacles. Well. So the Queen of Pentacles under the deck with the Hermit in the reverse. This is someone wanting compassion, wanting someone to understand, or wanting someone to keep something between you and them. Okay, perhaps. Tell me more about yin-yang balance and destiny. Y'all, I can't. 10 of Pentacles. Everything regarding balance and destiny. 6 of Pentacles under the deck. So definitely a surprise. Definitely something amazing going to occur. This is something you're going to be receiving, something amazing in the form of a blessing. Could be financial. Okay. Wow. So this is definitely an energy worth waiting for. I'm telling you right now. Tell me about dating here, and then we'll get to the last couple. Tell me about dating and open relationship. And look, the Chariot, okay? You're not trying to be with anyone who feels as though they can approach you in this manner or that it is what it is. No, it's not. Four of Pentacles here under the deck. Dating and open relationship. Dating and open relationship. That Four of Pentacles, the Chariot, there's someone who is like going somewhere secretly. And I just want to know, what are they guarding? What are they hiding or keeping to themselves about these travels? They're going to see someone, visiting someone, some sort of trips that they're keeping to themselves. Okay, they're going somewhere. Where are they going? Looks like they're going multiple different places. Knight of Cups. This person is flirting. This person is moving around. Y'all, look at this. Dating an open relationship. Okay, clearly with the Chariot and the Four of Pentacles here under the deck. And now we have the Knight of Cups here. Okay, under the deck, the Four of Cups. This is why 44 here, you guys. This is why they are holding back. This is why. This is why. I cannot make this up right now. I can't make it up right now. So last couple here, let's get through these here. So remember what we talked about with the flamingo. Something is going to come in for you that is going to bring balance. With the yin yang, we also have number 4. Clock that. Clock that. Number 4. So there's something coming in. It's your destiny to say goodbye to this person. It's your destiny to leave this mark behind, right? This person is going to see this. This is the last thing they will see of you. You saying goodbye. Number 18, bringing us back to number 9. You will achieve this independence. You will walk away free. Tell me about destiny. And look, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You are moving towards your reality, no matter how long it takes. You are dedicated and you are committed to having this. Under the deck, look, Strength card. Okay. Didn't I say you're going to have courage? You are moving towards your destiny with the utmost of courage. And with the Queen of Swords behind the scenes, ready for anyone to try and stop you. There will be no delusions this time around. There will be no clouds, no distractions. Okay. That's where we are. There will be no distractions this time around. Okay. There's going to be balance. So you will have balance. You will be given this balance here. Look. Because why? With the Two of Wands. This talks about a decision. This talks about someone who is making plans, right? They're starting to weigh things out, realizing they can't do both, or there's the energy of not being able to do too much. You're going to have to balance things out. There's balance here with the 2 wands, the yin, the yang, 2s. Okay. This is number 4. Okay. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Right. So there's balance in that. Under the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Look at this. Beautiful. 8. 2 4s is 8. Okay. 2 times 4 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Baby, get it in your head. This is you working hard on something that is going to better you in the long run, right? Tell me about flamingo. This is others seeing you, and by the color of your fur, they will see whether or not you are ready to be approached, or if it is you need to stay away. Okay, fully pink, you're probably going to get attacked here. Tell me about flamingo and fern. Tell me about flamingo, please. And we have the Eight of Swords. Look, talk about blocking. Talk about wearing what it is and what it's not. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, just by the color, you're letting the male flamingos know whether or not it's okay to approach you in a certain way. If it is for mating purposes, okay, pink, you got on the pink, baby, it's on. But when you see you wearing white, you better stay away. There's the energy of being consecrated when it's that white or pure. All right. Pink is an energy of come towards me. And then we have clarified with the Eight of Swords. So this is someone who's blocking someone from freely coming towards them as if they're available. Under the deck, well, wouldn't you say? The Five of Wands. See, this definitely talks about some sort of push-pull, some sort of conflict between two people that are, have a lot of emotions, okay? Lots of things going on, a lot of moving parts in this situation. And we have the Three of Cups. So, yeah, this is why, because this person was ultimately entertaining other people. There was a third party in the connection, in the relationship. Things went too far, and this person took you there. Period, point blank, Cancer. It is what it is here. Okay? It is what it is here with this person. But I just wanted you to see where the energy was and what's happening. So let's pull some future oracle messages, you guys, before we close out. So let's just see. Definitely see you taking your power back and communicating to this person. Okay, letting them know. It may be a certain color that you wear that you know this person likes to see you in. And now that you've separated and this person is seeing you in this color, it may be like a message to this person, like, I'm not with you, but I'm wearing your color. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know why that just came to me, but it did. Yeah, I feel like, again, somebody is really focusing on how you're presenting yourself. They want to know if you're showing, if you're hooking up. Look at this. Look at this. They want to know if you're hooking up with other people. Y'all under the deck abusive. Listen, I'm telling you right now, and together, this person wants to see if you are together with Crusher and Toxic. They want to find out some type of way if you are with another person, and we have cheating. But see, what's funny, that's a mixed signal. This person is all over the place. You're talking about a cheater who's worried about you cheating. That is what this is. Mixed signals and vulnerability. See what I'm saying? Pretending. As soon as there's an energy of something else, like the tables turning, now this person is going to become a vulnerable person. That's the narcissism. That's the mind games. Okay. They're trying to get in your head. This person, Oh, wow. So we're going to have to deal with antics with this person. We're going to have to deal with antics with this person here. They want to know if you are hooking up with someone else. Let's pull some more oracle and then I'll take this into members only. But you did the right thing. You did the right thing. This person had keys on a ring. You had keys on a ring as well. This person was calling themselves running from the connection. You were running in a different direction. And this person, now that they're getting these mixed signals, now they feel vulnerable. Now they feel like they didn't, like you one-upped them. You one-upped them somehow, right? Tell me about hookup and abusive. Tell me about hookup and abusive. Tell me about hookup and abusive. Look at this. We have love, hate that just came out. Love, hate just flew out. It kind of came out a little sideways. So I'm going to take it upside down just because. Under the deck, my way. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. See, this person is pretending. I feel like there's an energy of like they're pretending like they love you and they're pretending like they hate you. It's this energy of like this person really doesn't have any feelings. It's only when things are not going this person's way that they're even acting like this. Do you see what I'm saying? At any rate, this person was making an option out of you. You just happened to find out about it. You were looking at photos. They were cheating. This is so toxic. So toxic. Now with Together and Crush, they want to know, who are you with? Who are you with? Who are you crushing on, or who's crushing on you? You must be with someone else. See, Under Pressure in the reverse. Okay. And look, Twin Flames in the reverse. This person is mad. So Under Pressure in the reverse. Okay. Anxiety, decisions, times running out. Okay. So Together and Crush, and then Twin Flame. So it's like this person is seeing you not being bothered, and this person is completely beside themselves. This is a karmic. This is a twin flame. This person is completely beside themselves. They are looking high and low to try to figure out exactly what it is you got going on. They want to know, what are you doing? Right? That's what's so toxic about this person. They're cheating, but they're sitting here accusing you of being the cheater. This is like this keeps coming up. Somebody is really, really going through it with someone on this level. So we have secret accounts, right? This person is literally accusing you of cheating, and this person has got a situation where they can't even put their phone down upright in the upright position, right? Because there's so many things that they're hiding from you that they don't want you to find out about. See, look, divine masculine. This is someone who is extremely controlling. This is someone who is coming in as though they're being a divine masculine, but I feel like this is somebody who's very busy. We have blocked here. Okay. And look, you have another cell phone. Spam calls and texts. See, there's someone, I feel like this person with running, they are running around, I feel like, with someone else. See, ghosted, off, on, detached. I am telling you right now, this is somebody who is running around with another or multiple individuals. Do you understand? There's multiple things that this person has going on, and they're trying to control the narrative. They don't want you to find out about it. With closing the cycle, they don't want you to find out. So now this person is accusing you. Okay, tell me about mixed signals with vulnerability here. See, now this person is confused, right? And they feel vulnerable for the first time. Okay, look, we have memories coming through. And under the deck, turning your back. Look at this. See, this person, I told you this person was getting nostalgic. That's why that Six of Cups. This person is wanting to go back to the past, and they feel like you're turning your back on them. There's an energy of now they feel like it's like the shoe is on the other foot. Okay, that's really what's happening, honestly. That's all that's really happening here, right? The shoe is on the other foot, and they don't know how to deal with it. Tell me about Cancer, please. Future oracle messages for Cancer. Tell me about Cancer, please. Holy Spirit, tell me about Cancer, please. But you're not looking back. This one in the reverse. So it says pink pulse. It's in the reverse. Engage in self-expression. Find a way to creatively showcase your personality, whether through art, fashion, or writing. Okay. Pink pulse. Showcase your personality. And this is in the reverse. So I feel as though you are about, this is an energy of blocking. This is that hermit energy. This is an energy of you going into a mode where there's no communication. There's no calls. There's no text. We saw that. We saw that right here with blocked. Right here. Calls, emails, text, there's none of that. None of that is getting through. You are not communicating with this person. There's going to be a complete cut off. Under the deck, it says Magenta Mirage. Embrace the unknown. Take a leap of faith in an area of your life, y'all. That is that Fool card that we saw. Take with the devil, okay? There's an energy of taking a leap. This is an obsessive, narcissistic energy that is trying to manipulate and control you, right, into staying in a situation that you don't want to be in. It says, take a leap of faith in an area of your life where you feel uncertain. That hanged man. Trusting that you'll find your way. Y'all, this is gorgeous. 8 of Cups. That was you walking away. 6 of Swords. Okay, to a smoother situation, one that you could trust. Do you understand me? This is absolutely beautiful. Tell me about Cancer, please. Future Oracle for Cancer, and then I'll close the message. Tell me about Cancer, please. The future Oracle message for Cancer, please. Okay. Partnership and many choices in the reverse. Many choices in the reverse. Once again, this is options. This is an energy of being in a partnership that is option free, being in a partnership where neither one of you have keys on a ring. There is no option. You are one another's option. You are the only option. Being in a true committed partnership, a true soulmate. This is what is coming towards you. Under the deck, celebration, baby. There it is. Four of Wands energy. I am telling you, Cancer, right now, you all are about to have a beautiful commitment coming towards you. You are going to be celebrating something. There's going to be some sort of a partnership. We have authority coming through. This is Emperor. This is you sitting in authority. This talks about being self-confident, celebrating and being self-confident. Why? Because look, direction. What did I tell you? What did I tell y'all? Having direction, knowing where you are headed, not being confused about where you're going. And we have home base. There is definitely a beautiful connection coming towards you. And it is everything you've ever wanted. It is everything you've ever dreamed of. And you're not going to have to worry about being someone's option. This is the real thing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful energy. I hope you guys resonate with this message, Cancers, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Please, please hit those thumbs up, you guys, for me. It does affect the algorithms. We are trying to grow the channel, and everything you do helps keep us in line with that progress. I appreciate you guys so much for everything you do. All your likes, your comments, and especially your shares. It really goes so far, you guys. Please, please continue boosting the channel in that way. Hype me up, hype the videos, do all you can, and I will continue doing all that I can. I love you guys so much. Take care of each other and yourselves. Until next time, Cancers, I'll see you then. Bye.